Got Cheese, Night Sky, Logic, and Hacker Voice versus Slayer, Drang, Helios, and Hunter. Coming in here on sticks on our fifth game of the test brunch this morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Got a lot going on. We've got, let's see, we've got Logic bringing a Levy. We've got a Levy in caps. We have Night Sky bringing full caps. We have Cheese bringing double Axford. And we have Hacker Voice also bringing a Levy. On OSP, we have Helios bringing a what I assume to be CBLN. We have Drang bringing double LN. We have Hunter bringing probably a CLN. And we have a double Silhouette Slayer. Game is about to start. We will see how this shapes up.
So I'm playing Torp Liner.
No, they are playing a CLN. We'll see. And we're in on the beautiful soundscape, landscape of sticks. Cheese running two Greedfords, partial Greedfords, Hacker Voice running a single Levy with a single Sprinter. This has like solid gold on it, and three Sundials, man. Can't be bringing that. It's 300 points in, and a lot of slots in stuff that is not bombers. Night Sky is bringing a Cap Fleet with a Cruise Cube, with a lot of cruise missiles, and then a lot of gun vets. A lot of gun vets, and some shitboxes. Logic bringing a Levy with. We have 5 C-Wax on this team. Not sure about that. Drang is running double LN. Helios is running a CDLN, as I predicted. Got a CLN. Got a Hunter already launching their salvos of great containers. We've got all of OSP on the lower side of the map. Pretty much all on D.
5 sundials. I mean,
5 sundials.
ANS can see them, the containers coming before they die.
That's right. Speaking of dying, we have no coil out of Hacker and no coil out of Logic, so they can intercept the containers, it's just a little tougher. Hunter fishing backline, trying to pick off some of these carrier assets first. If you get fished at the very beginning of the match, and you don't have PD, and you launch sundials first, you will die to these containers. So, do we have Sarissa somewhere? One of Logic's sprinters getting hit on the burn-in here. Dead. Got more containers going out. Another sprinter immediately killed on the D point. More boxes going in to hook on the A capper. Got more fishing boxes going out, trying to find as carriers. They should see.
I think Hunter accidentally sent their Helljoys after nothing.
They did. You see 4 Helljoy boxes on the fishing path.
Did they remember to launch their boxes of their decoy boxes? Probably not. We're gonna see a giant decoy salvo soon too.
The enemy is securing zone dagger.
Right,
Here
so
got hooked.
oh, it
The
sure
enemy
did.
is securing zone combat.
A capper survives. They've got enough fighters up that they won't immediately die, I think.
The enemy is securing zone eclipse.
Carriers are okay for now. Yep, CCAP's gonna go to OSP for free. If OSP doesn't deny this decap, that's really sad. They're shooting the thing that already died to Hunter. We've got all the front line on D, so should be able to grab that. Fishing boxes down low, not picking anything up. Got some hybrids.
They're still firing on the dead sprinter on D.
Yeah, that's a little sad. Oh, Dead Sprinter also gets hooked by the R2s. We have fighters going out. These are ASF. We have some R2 Kudas coming up. PT is going to go to ANS.
The enemy secured
So
Zone
this is,
Dagger.
I think this might be another exercise in can the CLN win the entire game.
The enemy secured Zone Comet.
You just might. Two Axfords high, kind of covering the C point, kind of covering the E point. Looks like, depends. We've got a lot of torpedoes out. This Pavis is not an arc. Could have shot a couple of those down, maybe.
The enemy is securing Zone Eclipse.
Hybrid's also going to hook on the dead thing. But this T-20 shuttle has lost the fight with the Mark 61 Mark 62 Sprinter in the black, so it will die. Decapper dies, but only after capping the D point. Rocket shuttle pressing into the rear of the map, probably get hybrided. Which miss just narrowly, but it's going to take a lot of fire from the RPF here and not be able to really get anywhere. They don't see the carriers yet. I'm certain that Hunter vaguely knows where they are. Frontline is not going out of the D point. That's evidently a job for a lesser being, a lesser ship. Yeah, so all of OSP's light assets are about to die, so it'll be only line ships and Nacelles on points.
The enemy secured Zone Eclipse.
Decap goes to ANS, making them 4 caps. Hasn't been able to fish this. Walk. It's free. Rotators going out, trying to get the A capper. Hunter doesn't have a ton of knowledge to work off of because their front line isn't engaging anything. Now we're shooting the Axfords. The line ships are not sure what they're looking at. Nothing going on to the decap yet. Yes, that is a Sarissa Sprinter. That's cute, actually. Chaff managed to save most of the Sprinter. More torpedoes out on the Drang. You know what happens if you have a war and the other side doesn't show up? Liners moving away from the TCAP. Yeah, I mean, Cellos will have this like honorable duel. The line ships are just not taking space, unfortunately. Like they should be seeing Hunter that the Sumters swept all of the space. They haven't gotten any hits, so that they should be able to take the decap. Long range SDMs. That can be outrun, so that's the tough part with long range SDMs. Strike out on the CHs, but not gonna be able to do much when there's an entire wing of fighters on them and they don't have anything else to do.
Group of hybrids coming in on the carrier.
Oh yeah, look at that. We do have guarding fighters. They're not being tasked. Maybe coming in. It's gonna hit the carrier. One restore on the carrier. That's going to be. They can get their bombers back. Um, yep, swaps to the bomber hangar. But now they don't know where they are now. Night Sky has plenty of more missiles to play around with.
Already tasking up another salvo.
Liners thinking about capping the D point. Yeah, it turns out when OSP doesn't have any pressure at all, you can spend your fighter's entire time shooting down boxes.
Not even trying to run away with the carrier.
Getting the D point, very exciting. Yeah, where's the? Oh no, they're both. So both liners are still together. Not sure about that. Now the fighters are intercepting
There's
missiles. They get staged.
a lack of coordination, it
The
appears.
enemy is securing zone
Yeah.
dagger.
Like Hunter doesn't usually have the patience to tell people what they should be doing. So
OSB frontline doesn't really know what they're doing right now.
yes. It is unfortunate.
It's two experts.
Yep.
They
I
don't know how
mean,
to fight two experts.
well, and they don't know like where they should be going, or
Yeah.
like what is expected of them in this situation
I mean,
where there
They
isn't
should have
any.
clocked that AS has 6K of carriers with the mounts on dice. Or a really bad carrier. Or a really, really bad 3K.
Oh, oh wow. Uh, the sprinter that Knight has parked on their cruise cube saves it. Hunter's trying to get the
The
carrier.
enemy secured zone
Maybe just
dagger.
trying to get the Sarissa object. We get D. Oh, happy day. All 6K of frontline is still driving around together. Oh, I think the Sarissa object dies now. Is it auto chaff? Probably is, yeah. Auto chaff with this map boxes runs you out pretty quick. And more boxes, just trying to destroy the Sarissa cube. Hunter is at about 60% mag depth overall. Night Sky is at about 40%. Liners are now pushing around. I mean, they might get into the back line. Um, there's a single shuttle going up to the sea point. It's going to be denied by. Oh no, well, it's going to get denied by our missiles or by the 15 SH2 S2 is here. How is Helios feeling? Helios is not feeling great. Not feeling terrible. All the bombers around at least. More containers going to pick up a sprinter. Not a dead sprinter, but a certainly on its way there. How many fighters does ANS have? All their fighters are in the air. Helios, oh, Helios is out of gas. Cap going to be denied by both the sprinter and the Yub incoming. The carriers are their liners are going to get shot by the Axfords as they try to make this run for A.
S2
They're
done.
also going to get S2'd. They have a Blackjack, but no Warbler. No, they have a Warbler. Do we turn on the Warbler?
Nope.
Yep. They have like all the
Bastions.
hard kill though. so I'll take a little bit of damage. Oh, we turn on the Dazzler. Okay. Oh, it's no wait, auto tasked because they're taking damage. Yeah, I mean, big old flak barges. Hard kill's not going to save them from these missiles though. So the Acellos are, I mean, shooting they're shooting that Axfords at the very least. I think they need to be pushing up the pillar here. I mean, I guess, well, you know, they don't know there's no DDs, but Liner's pushing, Hunter trying to get missiles on something that's probably moved. Hunter trying to get a salvo into these Axfords. I mean, not a lot of hard kill, so like a single one of these salvos will pen. And of course there is the soft kill. Liner's pushing through, probably getting hybrided more. Torpedoed, structure broken, full red, under gunfire is no good. Boxes out. The other aspect gets chaffed. That's
That was really
just a
close.
turn issue. Okay, some good hits. Four box hits. It's enough. We have more S2s into Drang. Uh, Warbler's dead now. I mean, they're just dead. Charge across open space. I think maybe if the Acellos did this and the Liners instead took the C rise, that might have been a little wiser. Have Torps out on the already
ARAD command? What?
Arad.
Command
That's
Val.
odd.
Not command Val.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
no, half of
some
them are
command
command. Oh,
Val.
there's actually command Val, sorry.
Okay, so one Axford dies. The Acellos can beat the other Axford. Like, OSP can win this game.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
I mean, they're just gonna lose Bs. They don't have any ships. Another Sprinter rocketed. I mean, these liners aren't dead. As another salvo is going for the lamed Axford. Hunter is at 40% on most of their containers. A is going to flip to OSP. B is going to flip to ANS.
The enemy is securing Zone Boxer.
Their dual levy fleet 6. Yeah. ANS would be winning this if they had 500 more points of strike. I mean, they are winning this, but imagine how much easier it would be. Okay, so both these liners are going to be denied by a single shuttle because they are fully red.
The enemy
None of them
secured Zone
are immediately
Atlas.
dying, though they are going to take forever to restore with like 3 teams. Cello's still hanging out at the edge of the map. They're shooting the next
The enemy
Axford.
is
I mean,
securing
they can
Zone
kill it.
Atlas.
Like the ANS wins the frontline fight very easily. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of cappers. SSM with jam pods.
The enemy secured Zone Boxer.
They also getting capped because there's nothing left of these liners.
The enemy secured Zone Atlas.
Axford will survive to come around here and kill the liners. Hunter successfully kills the V-capper, unable to recap. Hunter themselves is going to have to recap Boxer. Cellos are trying to kill the Sprinter here. I think that's going to be a theme pretty soon. Hunter is trying to salvo this Axford again. I mean, Sea Lion is killing a lot of stuff. It's not fast enough for their, it's tough to do it all alone. We have 2 flights covering this Axford. They are tasked. They are going to grab a lot of this Hodge. Yeah. Or gets chaffed as these liners die. Alright, so Cellos are now splitting. That's very good. D is going to get capped. Helios might be able to prevent that if they drive onto it. Monticello will get the A cap. We have a torpedo flight going out. It's got gas, and it can. There is a path where it avoids the fighters. These fighters are out of SSM, while the ANS fighters have a couple left. I think that's going to make the difference. We have another flight coming in. Hunter. Oh, the capper's actually going to Boxer? Maybe. I don't know. OSP needs a 4 cap. Slayer's going to have to waste their time shooting sprinters on C.
Securing zone Boxer.
Torps out on the last Axford. Act command Val. These could hook on a decoy. These would also get hard killed. They're pretty low G. Oh no, they're going straight because it's command. Oh, they reject! That's crazy. Sprinter can still deny the A point even when the Acello drives onto it. These are empty Acellos. What are we spending money on? Our drives, apparently. I'm going to stop looking at that. We have Hunter attempting to kill this capper low. Hunter's one of their last salvos going out against the Axford. Helen dies on A. Yes.
The enemy secured
This is a
zone
comment
Boxer.
on Hunter's skill. This is also a comment on like how many boxes the ceiling does. Anus can't. OSP can't cap A because there's a sprinter on it. Helios is not driving onto D. Got another sprinter going for the Boxer cap. Hunter should be able to pick that up just with boxes. There is defender. Is it going to get all of them? I think it might. I don't know. Hunter does have a T20 though if it tries to close. Should probably task that. He did. They did. Very good. Single CBU bomber coming in for the Acello. Oh boy.
What? Where did the CBUs go? Wait, what?
Okay, I wish the CBUs. I think that might have been desync, but also
That
where
was
did. Oh no, they
desync.
hit.
They hit.
It was just desync. That was okay.
Weird.
Yeah, very odd. Oh my god, there's 2 sundials on this carrier.
The enemy is securing zone Dagger.
Yeah, he is recapped. Helios is Warping the Sprinter. Both clonk. Both torpedoes clonked on the Sprinter. Both torpedoes
That's
clonked. That's crazy.
unfortunate.
That's crazy. That's so
We
funny.
are contesting Zone Comet.
Clunking is probably the most frustrating thing in this game.
Yeah, like apparently it's not super reproducible, but
Do you think it's like a geometry issue or
I've
like it
tried
when
to
they
figure
hit
it
into
out.
like weird vertices, it seems to happen like most often anecdotally. There
It
must be
doesn't
some
seem to
difference
be
with
it.
the way it happens in a multiplayer game versus the way it happens on Liz's tool, right? Because she has a like a damage simulation tool that she uses, and it doesn't occur then
Well, I mean,
hmm.
we know that there are dissimilarities between client-based
between
and server-side.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, even then, it still clunks can happen in the testing range.
I don't think anybody's ever managed to reproduce them consistently, like, no matter what they're doing.
Yeah, well, like on
Yeah,
the
no,
same geometry, yeah.
it's like I've tested firing torpedoes at like a side-on liners and fired like a few hundred torpedoes, and it was about 14% of torpedoes would clonk, but I could never get a reason why they did it. It was just random.
OSP will secure a 3 cap maybe eventually. It will not be enough.
Then you have 5.
The enemy is securing Zone Boxer. The enemy is securing Zone Comet. The enemy secured Zone Dagger. The enemy is securing Zone Atlas. We are contesting Zone
Yeah, you
Boxer.
did die. Torpedoes. Oh yeah. Hmm.
We are contesting Zone Comet.
Hey, what? Well, it's tough not to be happy with this kind of team
We are
play.
contesting Zone Atlas.
The LN didn't do enough until they did too much and then killed themselves. I mean, if the LN were just like covering more than 1 point, then it would have been fine. Um,
We are contesting Zone Atlas.
we did see a lot of SSM on SSM action. Definitely seems like those without missile are in a tough spot.
But that was what it was before.
Yeah.
And in general, it's pretty meaningless in the grand scheme of what won the game.
So, yeah, the bomber flight out for Hunter. Command S2 is going out. Well, going out soon.
At least that's
Hunter Hill.
one. Oh,
Oh yeah, it is. It's fun. Saw us one. Balloon pod.
The enemy is securing Zone Boxer.
How many games has OSP won today? First game was a 9K. Second game was Greedford. Third game was Spring of Blob. Fourth game was the DC. I think consistently we're getting ALS teams with more pieces of the fleet building puzzle than OSP, i.e., bringing something that can go on a point and something that can kill things and something that can drive. I will. Let's get some of these damage numbers. Bombers
CLN
kill
has
things. CLN
more than the rest
has.
of OSB combined.
Yep.
Oh, well,
To be fair, that's not particularly surprising considering what the rest of OSP Combined was doing.
Yeah.